Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to our Define Plan With Me session. We are going to be diving into this week's weekly schedule, which I'm really excited about. It's so rainy this week, so that's a little bit of a bummer. But you know what? We're going to make it work. Hey, Ladybug. So this is the week we are working on right now. So let's dive in. How was everyone's weekend? How are you feeling today? Hey, Galena. Hey, Christine. Also, you guys voted, and the winner of this week's theme is strawberries. So I've gathered some different inspiration for this week. And let's see. So we found some things like this. I thought that the leaves here were really cute. I like to gather some inspo so that way we can take them and make them our own. Some jam. I thought that was a good idea. I don't love the inside ones. I feel like those just look a little weird to me. So we're going to be doing really just whole strawberries. The only option would be if we decide to do this, because I also liked this take on it. So let's dive in. So of course we're going to be doing our goal planning first. Now, before we really start, I'm going to mention it as a couple times, but this is going to be our first week where from right after this live, so Monday to this Wednesday at noon Eastern, I want you guys to submit your weekly defined planner spreads, send them to us on whatever platform, and you will be entered into a raffle next Monday during this same Plan With Me session to win a prize. So everyone who sends me their defined planner spread from now until Wednesday at noon will be entered next week on the raffle, and I'll pick and announce the winner live with you guys. So that'll be amazing. Okay, so now let's start. So our goal for May, can't believe we're already in May, is building a routine by continuing our consistent movement schedule and also incorporating strength building. Now, annoyingly, it's super rainy this week, so that does challenge us a little bit, but we're going to make it work. So I'm going to use red because of our strawberry theme. And this week's pathway focus is going to be health and wellness. Now, this is technically the Marigold Zebra Mildliner. So we're going to use that and then go over with our Sharpie pen. I want you guys to fill these out with me, or if you already have, send them our way. You'll be entered into the raffle for next week. Okay, so health and wellness. And then we're going to take a look right down here, and we're going to see what were our monthly action items. And we're going to start by carrying those over. We had 2 this month, and that was continue a consistent movement schedule and incorporate strength building. Hey, Grains. So we're going to carry those 2 over here. For this color, I think we're going to do it a little differently. I'm going to draw strawberry because that was the winner of our theme. And we're going to I totally know what we're going to do. Okay. We're going to do these little ones because I thought that these were pretty cool, just in like the background. So we're going to draw some of those first, and then we'll write our monthly action items. Now that we have more people on, I'm going to make the announcement one more time that this is the first week of our giveaway. So next week will be the first giveaway. So starting today to Wednesday at noon, if you send me your Define weekly planner spread, you will be entered into our raffle next week to win a prize, and that prize will be announced next week on this same Plan With Me session. So you can send them to us on any platform, TikTok or IG, whatever's going to work for you. Okay, and then we're going to do some of these, and you guys will see how this comes together in a little bit. I had quite the weekend. So we got a new bed. We had like a full size one, but it wasn't working. So we upgraded to a king, which is crazy. And so we set that up all weekend or all Sunday. And then we had a lot of birthday party activities this weekend for a 5-year-old, which was really cute. So a nice family weekend. Okay, let's start here. Let's see if we want more or not. Hey, Spooky. This is the official week of our start to our summer giveaways. I'm so excited. So guys, make sure you send me your Defined Weekly Planner spreads. I can't say it enough. And you'll be entered, and the raffle will be next week at 11 a.m. Eastern on this live. How was everyone's weekend though, you guys? Anything fun? How are we feeling entering this week? Does this look like a carrot? It's okay. So we're going to have, it's giving carrot, but we'll make it work. Once I add in the seeds, it'll look less carroty. And then this wasn't supposed to have it here, but it is now. And then here we go. Okay. Now we're going to draw the seeds we're going to go over them with black. Oh, for sure. I love that. Let me write that down. Let me also, that's going to be on there, but I'm going to add it here anyway, just to be safe. Better to be safe. How are you guys liking the voting each week? I thought it was like a fun way to make this even more engaging than it already is. And everyone voted. It was actually a landslide. Strawberry really won. I didn't know which one was going to win, if I'm being honest. Yay. Okay. I'm so glad to hear that. Guys, is this going to look like a carrot? Or does this help? No, this will help. If the ladybug, yes. I was like, it literally won. Like, I was so shocked. The ladybugs did not have as many. I thought ladybugs might win, if I'm being honest. Nope. And then, yay. Okay, I'm so happy to hear that. I backed them up. You did back them up. It's so funny. Let's see. It's a lot. And then okay, and then we're going to carry this down. Perfect. A little more seeds. There we go. Less carrot-like now with the seeds. And then we're going to, hey, Shane. Welcome. The next thing we're going to do is write our goals in here. So, wrong way. So again, coming back, continue consistent movement schedule. Now for this, I'm going to go over it actually with the black Click Art pen because it's going to be a little thicker to work well with this contrast between that and the Sharpie pen. Now for this, we're going to have to do it a little differently this week because of the fact that it is raining and we have to take weather into effect. So our second one is strength building. So now that we carried those over, we have to ask ourselves, good morning, Tina, what can we do this week to help us make progress towards our monthly action items? So what can we do? Now for continue consistent movement, wow, that is a tongue twister. Mine is going to be daily walks. And I'm not going to write outdoor because again, the weather. not in our control. But what we can control is how we respond. Because I was thinking the other day is I loved the momentum that we had the past 2 weeks. And a lot of that had to do with the fact that it was sunny, and our moods are naturally more inclined to feel motivated when it's sunny and we're ready to get outside. But how can we keep that up? How can we shift our feelings instead of sinking into the blue vibes of the gloomy times, you know? And the answer to that is try to see what we did and how we can replicate what we did to shift our feelings. And so for me, I can still do the walking. I can do my indoor walking pad, and that's going to help me get my steps in. And that's really what I want. So I can still write daily walk. And the other thing is, I think I'm going to a kickboxing class on Wednesday, so I can also add that in, which I'm really excited about. I don't think I've done one. Oh, an inside exercise tool would help. I want a stationary bike. Hey, Kat. Oh, I could see that. I love a stationary bike. It's also a lot safer than an outdoor bike. And then for strength building, I don't want to set myself up for failure. And the reason why I have this under health and wellness is because I want to focus on it from the perspective of how can we incorporate it into our routine. So that way it's bringing joy rather than having to be this feeling of I got to go to the gym you got to know yourself. I'm not in the mood to go to the gym right now. Just don't feel like it. So we're not going to. We're instead going to do weights at home. So at home weights. If our kickboxing class is Wednesday, hey, Nikki, thank you. Welcome. I'm not going to set myself up and do at-home weights on Wednesday because then I'll just be really in a lot of pain. And I'm going to make sure on Thursday, we'll see how we're feeling on Thursday. So I'm going to do Monday, Tuesday, Friday. And if I do another one, amazing. I did some stretching on my bed yesterday. Go, Tina. So I'm going to write Monday, M, T, and F. I know it's a little hard to read, but it's a little easier in person. So then we're going to have to take that one step further. And the next thing before we dive into the rest of our weekly Plan With Me session is we are going to schedule them in, okay? So for instance, Monday night is when we're going to do one round of stretching or strength training. So what color do we want for this? I'm thinking we go with red to stick with that theme, but I'm trying to just make sure it's not going to, I know what we're going to do. Because I always say that red has that sense of urgency, which I do want this to still be a sense of urgency in a way, but instead we're going to take our red click art pen and draw a little berry. And that way we'll see, not the click art pen actually, we want to keep that connection with this color red. So we're going to draw a little berry next to our movement. How does that sound? So I know tonight I have some free time. So we're going to draw a berry Monday. It'll be Monday night. It'll also be Tuesday morning. We're going to have to switch it up, you guys. We'll get there. I'm all over the place. Hey, Polly. How are you? Again, looking like a carrot, but that's okay. Once you add the seeds, it works out better. There we go. Okay. So we're going to go like this. And we're going to go. I have an idea. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do a walk with weights. That way we can start to do that strength training while still getting our steps in. We'll fix that. Okay. Now, again, we know that tomorrow night I have a reading sprint at 7. So let's see, how could we incorporate it? Because once it hits 8 o'clock, I'm not the type, I don't love to be moving around and doing stuff at 8 at night. So let's shift it to the morning. Let's do some exercising in the morning. And then after our reading sprint, we can walk, or even before. I'd say before would give us more setting ourselves up for more success. Hey, Kim. And you guys, I just want to say it because some of you popped on. This is the week where from Monday to Wednesday, if you send or post about your Define Weekly Planner spread, you will be entered next week for our raffle. And I'll be announcing it on Monday at 11 a.m. Eastern here on TikTok Live. So make sure you share with me your spreads. Okay, and then down here, we're gonna write walk. Because I think it's still raining in the morning, unfortunately, tomorrow, so. But if it's not, then I'm all in. Then we'll just shift it. Okay. And this is just another way to like incorporate your theme into your color coding. And then Friday, I think Friday is not going to rain, so we can do a walk with weights in the morning. Distracted with work today, haven't started yet. Totally fair. Whenever you get the time, that's when you can send it to me, you guys. You know, work's really getting in the way. Okay. This will go like that. Perfect. Rude, to be honest. Too funny. That is rude. Tell them. Excuse me, I have a planner to fill out. Okay. Obligations. Ugh. So frustrating. The next thing I'm going to do is add in that kickboxing as well. So I shouldn't have put this away. We're going to do it one more time. Oh, and softball. Let's add that in too. Perfect. And then because these are going to be a little different, we're just going to do a line and right over it. Okay, perfect. That's good. Now, the next thing I want us to do is I want us to set a positive affirmation for the week. And so I wanted to look at our positive affirmation stickers. Oh. I really like on motivation, my mind is clear of self-doubt. I am strong, confident, and motivated. But I also just want to take a look at our other sheets just to make sure. Let me go ahead and tag or pin these for a sec. I can feel anxiety and courage at the same time. Hey, Twisted. I'm trying to align it. Let me just talk you through as to, hey, Izzy, what I'm doing is I'm trying to find a positive affirmation that aligns with our goals for this week. And so that way, which one, Twisted? Oh, which one did I just read? Oh, I can feel anxiety and courage at the same time. That one? Yes. Okay, let's do it. I really like this one too. And I think it's going to allow us to, because I'm not going to lie to you guys, I get nervous to like go for the kickboxing class because I've never done it. But my friend is an instructor and they're subbing in for a class and was like, hey, do you want to join? And I was like, why not? Why say no when my goal is to get daily movement and build strength? So this is a good one where you can feel anxiety, but you can also feel courage. So just because you're feeling one sort of way doesn't mean it has to hold you back. And I think that's a big thing, especially with anxiety, is it's that fear of the unknown. No one ever said anxiety is logical, right? Because it's not. And it's okay to be afraid, but do it anyway. That's such a good one. I'm actually going to highlight it in yellow because with yellow, I feel such a positive energy. And this is an affirmation that is directly in line with positivity. Oh, okay, let me go back and pin that too. So the next thing I want to do is hey, Rosa. Hey, Amy. Thank you. Is it only one sheet of stickers? No. So let me pin them one more time, actually. So we have different sets. These are our positive affirmation sticker sheets, and they come with 7 sticker sheets and 140 unique positive affirmations. There's a sheet for anxiety. There's a sheet for success. There's a sheet for mindfulness. There's a sheet for gratitude. There's motivation, health and well-being, confidence. I think this was from the same pack, but so that's 2. Anxiety and success. Like, I live for these. I love using them on our weeklies. So like last week was I am full of energy and life. Oh, these are incredible. And they're fully restocked. We were out for a little bit there. You guys sold us out of them. And we have so many different types of stickers too. We have empowerment, variety. If there's another pack that you want to see as well, just let me know. Hey, Michelle. I will be adding definitely some more empowerment or purposeful planning too. Hold on. I got a little off the course. How are you? Before I get to like the sticker portion, which of course though, if you guys want to see more, like I'll show you more. I wanted to start by adding in our live schedule. That is always the next step in my weekly goal setup. And so of course, right now I have our weekly plan with me session. And this is again, the first week. So you guys send me your defined weekly planner spreads from now until Wednesday at noon. And then next Monday, everyone who sent me a weekly planner spread will be entered into our raffle, and I'll announce the winner on our live. So that'll be really fun. I think instead of doing what we normally do, I wanted to take the green click art pen again, and I wanted to write our lives with this. I think it'll be a fun way to mix it up. So this will be our plan with me that we're on right now. And then tomorrow night is our weekly reading sprint. So all of these times are in Eastern, so 7 p.m. Eastern. Tomorrow night, I do our 60-minute reading sprint. I am reading our One More Chapter book club book, which is The Let Them Theory. So if you guys also want to join our book club, we meet once a month. Every other month, I have an author join us to discuss their book. Usually a small woman author from TikTok, an independent author. It's my favorite thing ever. I look forward to it so much. And then Thursday at 11 a.m. I'm going to actually go through how to set up your undated weekly planner spread. I think that'll be a fun little mix up, shake it up a little bit, you know? And if there's ever a live that you guys would like to see, just let me know. That's what I'm here for. Okay. Now, we are going to go ahead and let me pin. This is the planner I'm currently using. Okay. Now we're going to go ahead and add in our to-dos. So let me just flip back to last week. I actually can check that off, which is really exciting. Okay. My weekly to-dos are going to be done in red because this creates that sense of urgency. It is my key to seeing what needs to get done ASAP. So I really need to organize my closet. I need to shift it. You'll notice that before when I flipped back to last week, it was under my personal reminders. No more. I need to have it be a to-do because I'm overwhelmed by it. So it's easy to put off the things that are overwhelming us. Hey, get to it, girl. We're not going to do that. I do need to order some photos as well. I need to stop having that be in my personal reminders. And this is going to be the week. Because I'm trying to do something a little different where every month, at the end of the month, I order photos from the previous month. So for instance, like now we're in like that first week of May. I want to order some photos for April. So that way I don't get to January and I'm like, I have nothing from this year. And then Mother's Day is on Sunday. Yes. Hey, welcome. We have so much going on here too. Book club. We are a small woman-owned business and we are creating products designed to help you navigate each day with purpose. And I'm truly excited about what this year is bringing, especially in terms of our defined community. You guys are amazing on here. Hey, Christy. I think it was last week, I was talking about what I wanted to do for a new little project or like hobby. And Spooky was like, maybe coloring. And so this week I also wanted to order a coloring book and try like some those types of markers. So under my projects, I'm going to write coloring book. And I'm going to go like this. Ooh, now that is a nice strawberry red right there. How are you? How was your weekend? Make sure you guys are sending me is there going to be a Monday start option? So actually there is, right now you can pre-order and it's not in our mid-year, it's in our academic. All of our academics are Monday start, but we've redesigned the academic. So that is actually such a good option for anyone now. They have, of course it is geared towards students, but that is going to be your Monday option. So then, okay, for projects, it's going to be coloring book. And also, I should write spring cleaning. I'm so sick of, I am over spring cleaning, you guys. I feel like every season we could just purge, you know? I feel like I do that, but it's annoying. Okay, that was my complaint of the day, was spring cleaning. Or just like seasons, because especially like in New England, it's a little tricky because it's like you want to like switch out all your clothes and stuff, like, or reorganize your closet, but then it's only for like 4 months of the year. Anyway, the first watching the Kentucky Derby, I loved it. Something new. Oh, interesting. How was it? I did not know about it. I knew about it from TikTok because I saw like all the influencers and stuff and all that good drama. I didn't even know I forgot about it. Also, thanks, Jay. I'm not going to outline all of these in black. That was like a different type of vibe. And in the projects box, I want it to be a little different. So we're going to write with our Pilot G2. No. Oh, we're going to do it with our click art pen. Our click art, is there a color on this? Light green. We're going to go coloring book. And spring cleaning. There we go. Then I'm going to take the Pilot G2 green pen, and I'm going to add in more work and personal reminders. Okay. You watched with my bestie, and we'll dress up for it with friends. That's so cute. I love that. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. That's a fun thing to do. I didn't even think of that. See, I love it when you guys tell me these things. Oh, that's amazing. I don't have too many personal reminders right now. Hey, Kiana, which is actually such a good feeling. Yeah, nothing too crazy. Amazing. Ooh. Now we can go ahead and add in any other plans we have for the week. The first thing I always like to do is in the Monday afternoon box is to add a to-do list that's just for work. So it's really focusing on those top items that you need to get done for work this week. Ooh, I'm trying to do blue and orange flowers instead of just colors. I love that. I can't wait to see how that turns out. Which is a great reminder, you guys. Send me your weekly planner spreads. You'll get entered into the raffle next Monday. So we're going to do our to-do list in a red box. But we're going to do, so to do up there. And this will go there. And then, ooh, this gives me another idea for something we can add to a different box is washi tape, but with like a washi tape. I'm going to draw it. But then with strawberries in the washi tape. Amazing. Down this line, we're going to do strawberries, though. I wanted to look up. Okay, hold on. This is, we do have to the jam, but I feel like I'm not getting the stems right. Oh, I forgot the straight stem. That's why. Okay. So here we go. Strawberry. I love strawberries. Ugh. The best summer fruit. Okay. Are they even a summer fruit? Yeah, I think they are. Then we're going to grab our Sharpie pen again, and we're going to do those stems. That's what I was missing. This makes it less carroty. Okay. There we go. And then we'll color these in green. A jar of strawberry jam and toast with jelly would be cute somewhere too. Absolutely. Oh, I love that. That is a good, I think this page is going to need some doodles down here because I have literally no plans. So that'll be my spring cleaning time, which I don't think is going to be that interesting to write about. So we're definitely going to do that drawing there. Let's grab this. This is a Staedtler green pen. So we're going to put that there. Ooh, perfect. Amazing. a little dark contrast, but I think it'll work okay. Strawberries are a little awkward. Oh, my voice just, I don't know what just happened there. Strawberries are a little awkward to draw, actually. They're a fun challenge. Okay. Next, we are going to go ahead and add in our work tasks and things like that. For this, we're going to do, I'm trying to decide colors. So so the green click arts are Plan With Me. So we don't want to use that. So we don't want to use the green one. I could do meetings in red again. I usually do that to create a sense of urgency. But I'm feeling like mixing it up a little bit. Maybe we're going to do yellow. Oh, don't be sorry. I'm so grateful to have you at least on here listening. Purple. Purple is a good choice. Purple is a good choice. I just don't know if it's going to go with the theme as well. And that's also, I like it when to get these inspirations, that is exactly what you have to do, a bag with daisies on it. Like, that is, the littlest things can spark inspiration. I think we're going to stick with red just to create it. So when I'm looking at this, I know, okay, meetings are in red, because that's that consistency that helps me recognize what type of, I guess, like, meeting it is. And so amazing. And then we're going to do a little check-in down here at 3. I need to find my Pilot G2 pen, red pen. This is the deeper one, and I really don't like it. The Sarsa Dry, I'm like, I don't like this one. But I don't know where I put the red one for the Pilot, but that's a me problem. Next is going to be like time where I need to make content, things like that. So for this, we're going to do Pilot G2 is the best. They write so nicely. I like the tip. Ugh. We're going to actually do this a little differently. I want to stick with our theme. I like this a lot. Like, look how pretty this is. Did I start Charmed? I haven't yet. I haven't had any time. I'm thinking that would be a good walking show, though. Yes, this is so cute. And then, okay, so this was a little thicker than I thought it was gonna be. We're gonna make it work, though. And then over here, we're gonna put, okay, that was way too big. Oh no. Ah, you guys. No, actually, it's gonna work. It's just gonna be big. I think it's gonna be cute. Okay. We're gonna make it work. We're gonna start by coloring it in. I wanted to leave some space for seeds, though, on these. These need to look a little better just because they're big. So we're gonna do like little ovals for the seeds. Yes. I can also write over it. I think this is going to work, though. I'm actually, like, not that worried. I think the whole picture, when you see it, will be okay. This will go here. Okay. Now, for the insides of it, I really like that they actually did a little pink. And so we're going to do pink and red. Let me just grab, I did not grab out that mild liner. So this is going to be a baby pink. I think it's just a cute little mix-up. We'll do that one right over here, this one. Hey, Jake. Thank you. I think it's just like a cute little way to mix it up. It doesn't need to be accurate. Or maybe it's just a really unripe strawberry, you know? But again, you guys, send me your weekly Divine Planner spreads all summer long. It will be every Monday to Wednesday at noon or submissions times, and every Monday at 11 a.m. on this Plan With Me, I'll be choosing and announcing a winner of our weekly raffle. So that'll be really cool. I'm really excited about that. And then we're going to do this one as the red. Wait, this is actually coming together. I think having that thicker black click art for the outside worked. Okay. Perfect. Amazing. Okay. And then we're going to do, hey, thank you for the follow. Then we're going to grab, I think this is going to be a good pen color for this. So again, light green click art. And I'm not going to like go crazy just because this is a pretty large space. So I'm just going to like, it's okay if there's a little, it's not colored in perfectly. We're not going to obsess. Amazing. And then what we're going to do is we're going to grab, I think the yellow, maybe the pink actually. Perfect. And I'm going to go over it with the lavender click art pen. Just like this. Okay, cool. And then we're going to do, I love the idea of that Grains and Mains had for the jam with a little toast. So I did find this inspiration for jam. We're just going to loosely do it. I'm not going to do like a full crazy lid like this, but we're going to do a rough, you'll see. But I'm actually going to grab a pencil because I like to play it safe when I'm doing something for the first time like this. And we're going to do it right down here. So for this shape, they did it like a hard edges. I like a soft edge, and I feel like it'll be a little more realistic this way. So let's start with the edges, and we're just going to have it go down to the bottom here. We'll round it. So a line, pretty much a straight line with rounded edges. We'll keep it pretty as symmetrical as we can. Okay, and then I do think that it's really cute how they did the lid or how they had that like cover, you know? So we're gonna do something relatively similar. We're just gonna go like this. See though how like this is why I use a pencil. So that way we can just make the jar a little longer. Just like that, nothing crazy. Okay, and then this will have a rib. This will be like the tie, and then the top will go like that. I think this will work. Cool. And then we're gonna do the wraparound because I really like that showcases that it is a strawberry one. And we'll draw some strawberries on here. Perfect. And I think we're going to do okay, just like that. And then we're going to take our black Sharpie pen because this one is a thinner tip than the click art, and I like the thinner tip for a doodle like this. So we're going to start by going over what we just did. And then we're going to be a little careful with this. There we go. And that'll go like that. And then we're just going to add the little tie here as well. Perfect. And then we're going to, before I erase those, we'll give it a sec just to dry. And I wanted these to be a little more center, so I'm actually going to erase those and just draw them on my own. Amazing. Okay. Because I actually would like it if the strawberries were overlapping just a little bit more than I had them originally. So just erasing that and going like this allows us to do that. Okay. Amazing. And then I am going to draw those seeds again and leave those white because I think that that looks more like a strawberry. And then let me grab the cover for this. We'll color in this jar. With the red from the berries, so it looks like we're taking the same type of berries. Perfect. Okay. Now, for the cover, for the strawberries first, we're going to color them in with the red click art pen because this one is that really juicy red. So just like so. Perfect. And then this will be right over there. Grabbing again that click art green pen, and we're going to color in the leaves of the berries. And taking this is a random pen that I have. It's from the Detailed Doodles, and it's another type of green, and we're just going to add little strokes here. I don't know, just to add a little texture. It can look like whatever you want. Just like that. And then for the lid, we're going to do, I think we should do a green lid. And so for that, I want to do, I'm trying to decide. What if we did, I'm going to grab a different, what if we did a pink lid? Why not? Perfect. Okay. And then we're going to draw a little bread with some jam on it. I don't have a picture of this, so we're just going to hope for the best. But we're going to do it, let's do it up here. Because bread has like, this will go here. Just like that. Amazing. We're going to actually do something, hold on, for this. Let me grab a different color. I didn't think of this. Because I want it to look a little toasted, right? Because who just eats plain bread? Like, it has to be a little toasted. So we're going to go like this. Then we're going to take that same red that's from the jar, and it's going to look like jam. And it can go in a little bit because that's great. Just like that. Perfect. Wait, that's cute. I love that idea. Okay. Now, I wanted to go back and add some stickers as well. Thanks, Pen to Paper, for this one. So these are our empowerment sticker sheets. Let me pin these too. I love these ones. Okay. On Sunday, I did go for a walk, actually, so let me write that down before I forget. I went on a long walk, actually. So that'll go there. And then I honestly did not do too much, so we're just going to add in some stickers. Oh, I forgot to add, oh yeah, okay. I don't know if I want, what kind of sticker do we feel like? I like the Yes Girl Yes for this space, so let's do that one. Let's do this color though. This color will go well. Just as a nice little reminder. And then what do we want to add? I love these ones. Oh, I can't. So cute. Maybe oh, you know what? I think Friday night is going to be a little bit more of a chill night in. Oh, maybe. I think I wanted to go out to brunch on Saturday, was it? So we're going to add this sticker here. That'll be good. Oh, Mother's Day brunch. Perfect. Okay. Now I also wanted to add in just some more doodles and things like that. Like I wanted to add in that washi tape. So I'm going to add in the washi tape up here using the black Sharpie pen. So you'll see why. And then we're actually going to add some strawberries on it. So like this and like that. And thank you, Lip Mom. So then I'm going to grab this click art pen again. Color those in. Just roughly. Grab the other click art pen. Amazing! Oh, I'm so excited to see it. And hopefully you can get it done some point of this week. Maybe schedule it into your planner. So that way you can finish up the May setup and really make sure that you are having the best month possible. And what we're going to do actually is I'm also going to grab this click art yellow pen. I'm just going to go like this. And we're going to leave it like that. So these ones are available on RW. The rest of them can be purchased anywhere that you normally shop. So we have, these are I'm using like 2 different types. I'm using the Zebra mild liners and then the Zebra click art pens. Where's the title? There it is. So both Zebra, both from the same brand. We offer these. We don't at the moment offer these, I believe. But we have some of these in stock. I love them. They're so good for mixing it up too. Like the click art pens for writing or just outlining, absolutely. And then the other ones for coloring in things just because they are a little lighter. So for big spaces, I recommend the Zebra mild liners. For shorter spaces, the click arts. Next week is Mother's Day, so we're going to add that down here as well. And then for this, we're just going to do little flower doodles just because that's a little more Mother's Day-y. Perfect. And then I'm going to color them in yellow, actually. And then we're going to leave the whites middle. Sorry. And then we're going to leave the middle white. And then, okay. Oh, no. It happens. Don't you worry. You flip the page and you get reminded anyway. Because we have it written in, of course. Wait, this looks so cute. I love that you guys picked strawberry theme. Oh, meal planning. I left that box blank. Let's go ahead and do that. You know, I'm actually going to change this. I thought I grabbed the gray pen, but this is a green one. And I like doing my meal planning in gray so it doesn't stand out because that's just not something I really want to stand out. So, ooh. Oh, I switched. Oh, well. Thursday is always the toughest. Thank you. Oof, thank you so much. Thursday, I think it'll be a crock pot meal is what I decided. And then I leave Friday and Saturday blank just because I can't plan that far. Like I can, but like for meals, it's easier to leave those 2 blank because usually one of the days will be a leftover and then the other day will be like something easy, you know? And so I like knowing I have up to Thursday. And what else can we add into this? I think we can add some more strawberries just to add it a little more color. But aside from that, that is how my week is looking. I don't have nothing too crazy, which is always a good feeling. But just remember, thank you. I love the positive affirmation that we picked. I can feel anxiety and courage at the same time. So if you're doing something new, if you're scared, that's okay. Just do it anyway. Okay, that strawberry got a little funny. It came a little funky in the packaging. How's that? And again, before we wrap up our weekly plan with me session, I want to remind you guys to send me your weekly Define planner spreads filled out. Every week now from Monday to Wednesday at noon is our submissions deadline to be entered into the raffle the following Monday. Yes, Kat. I'm so bad at that. Did you mean LOL? Because fair. It's not easy. I feel like once you start, like it becomes, once you figure out a system that works for you. Oh, the positive affirmation. Yes, such a good one. And then we're going to go up here. Perfect. And then I'm going to color in with the green. Right? Yes. Also, hey, Laura. No, I want you guys to challenge yourself. Sometimes you have to just do it, even if you're afraid or even if you're nervous, because it's normal to get nervous. Oh, I love how this looks. I am so happy with this. Wow. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. This was such a fun spread to make with you guys. I love that you voted for strawberries and challenged me to draw something I actually don't think I've ever done before. I've never done a strawberry theme, so I love it. I will be uploading this recording to Red this afternoon as well, so if you missed out, if you just want to rewatch, go for it. And I will be back on tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Eastern for our reading sprint. Have a fabulous Monday, and until then, continue to navigate each day with purpose, you guys. Bye, everyone.